Some video game levels are like an old friend that you haven't seen in years, but when you do finally reunite, it's like you haven't missed a beat. Growing up in the 90s, I got to experience this a lot, but one game stands out amongst the rest, and that is Goldeneye, for what is easily one of the most recognizable levels of all time. The Facility. The Facility is a lab of sorts where Bond first finds himself in the ductwork above a highly aromatic restroom on a super stealthy mission to shoot the hat off of a man's head without him even noticing. Beyond this point, stealth is completely optional, because even if you alert every single one of the highly detailed, ultra-realistic guards, you're just going to have a blast. It is so much fun. After carefully relieving the gentleman in the next stall of his hat, you may then free him quickly and easily of the burden of existence. And you won't even slightly alarm the guard standing right in front of the stall, swatting at flies while he pretends to use the urinal. Drop through the vent and exit that stall like you just finished a 2-hour-long YouTube binge session at work, and then, either stealthily or not stealthily, pop around the wall in the center of the room and take out the most vigilant, alert security guard of all time. After you take care of him, pop into the stall directly ahead, where you can find another highly detailed gentleman with a bad case of the rumblies who you can help find some relief in the afterlife. But beware, because after this, the third casualty in the lavatory of the laboratory, there is a fourth guard who will finally, at this point, decide he should probably pinch it off and go check things out. But don't worry. Just run into that stall that you just cleared out and turn around. You'll catch him with his pants down every time for a quick dispatch. My good Lord above, ladies and gentlemen, we are barely 30 seconds into this level, and I am already overflowing with nostalgic goodness. I just cannot state enough the amount of cherished memories I have with this level. And if you're feeling the same, make sure to comment or like the video and subscribe. But before we get too carried away with that kind of stuff, let's get back into the action. At this point, it's time to leave the restrooms, hand washed or not, and go explore this level that would soon become etched into our memories forever. In fact, I'm willing to bet that if you played this game as a kid and you haven't touched it in years, you are going to remember every detail of this level flawlessly without even having to try. Now, you have a couple choices when exiting the restroom. You can run down the stairs, guns blazing, and hope that one of the highly trained, extremely intelligent security officers downstairs doesn't blow up the computer that you need to carry on with the level. Or you can be a proper sir and you can sneak up behind some of these guys like the silent harbinger of doom that we were born to be. Personally, I like to take the door to the left behind the bathrooms to the top of the stairs, where I can stand to very stealthily and quietly shoot the guard at the bottom in the penis several times for a quick and painless execution. Run down the stairs and through the door to the left, where you'll find yourself behind another elite guard who you can quickly and easily free him of his security card with a few rounds to the back of the dome. Now you can either head through the door in front of him for a more bold and zesty approach, or you can stealthily sneak through the doors to the right for a little bit more careful approach. I prefer to play Mr. Spy at this point in the game and take the stealthy route. Head to the end of the hallway at the right and open up the door. Fire a few rounds through it and then back up. Now you can just sit back and enjoy, because these guys are going to funnel through this doorway like a group of horse girls lining up for pre-sale front row tickets to a Taylor Swift concert. Now carry on to the room with the security computer, but instead of running in and being all wild and out of control, you're going to play a little game of ding dong ditch. So open the door and back up. The guys are going to come out to see what's going on one by one, and you're going to take them out. And then you can carry on, unless by some misfortune the security computer was one of your casualties, in which case no need to sweat. We got this. A scientist is going to be on his way very shortly with a bad case of the bubble guts, and you're going to carefully and accurately follow his trail of his scent to the restroom, where you're going to throw open the stall door and you're going to scare the shit out of him, and he's going to both lose full control of his bowels and drop a security card, which is going to allow you to carry on with the level. We just held up a guy in the bathroom for a security card, and now we are roughly halfway through the level. The love I have for this level cannot be overstated, because the countless hours that my older brother and I spent here just playing this level over and over and over again because we liked it so much, or the number of times that we played slappers only, just slapped the shit out of each other in the bathrooms. Just so many memories, so many hours spent in this place. It is probably one of the places in the digital world that I have spent the absolute most time. Now, as I said, we're pretty much halfway, and from this point, stealth is kind of out the window. There's 2 more guards when you pass through the security door, but they're kind of stupid. They're only going to notice you if you're really careless. So take them out, but then be careful, because as you go forward, as soon as you open the next door, enemies start spawning in the first half of the level, so they can sneak up behind you while you're busy distracted with other guards and trying to make other scientists shit their pants. Just kind of hang back, lure the guards in, take them out one by one, unless you're playing on Agent, in which case just barrel full steam ahead, go ham. It's so fun, and they're never going to take you out on Agent. This level on Agent is the best way to blow off steam on the Nintendo 64. It is so good. Once you've cleared this area, you're going to come to a fork in the road where you can take the hallway to the left, which is going to take you to the end of the level. Or if you're on 00 Agent, you may need to take the hallway to the right, because Dr. Doak might be hanging out in there with a bunch of asshole security guards who are going to shoot the gas lines and get you trapped in where you're inevitably going to die. Of course, before you make this decision, there is a room in the center with a handful of guards and security computers in it. You need to be able to use those computers, so don't get carried away and blow them up. It's a pain in the butt. There are security cards, but I can't remember how easy they are to get. So just don't blow up the computers. It's fine. You got this. You could do it. Carry on with the level. Take out guards like a hurricane, because at this point they all know you're coming. Stealth is completely gone. You're just pretty much gonna wait for them to run into your bullets. Even on 00 Agent, they're gonna pop around the hallway, just shoot them like 9 times, you're good to go. If you didn't find Dr. Doak in the Room of Doom, then he will most likely be in one of the small labs in the area ahead, so make sure you check those out, because on 00 Agent, you need to talk to him to get the decoder for the door to the bottling room. If you're on Agent, just barrel ahead and kill everybody and run in, because it's that easy and that fun. Now, after we have the decoder, it is finally time to head to the bottling room. As soon as you gain access, just ignore 006 because he's a fucking dickhead, and go start throwing remote mines all over those tanks. Give it a minute. Wait for Armov to pretend to shoot that backstabbing bitch Trevelyan, and then hit that button, blow up those tanks, and walk out of there like the fucking pimp that you are. God damn, people, what a level, what a trip down memory lane, right? Have you ever played a level in any other game that was more memorable than this one? Do you think that this is the best level in Goldeneye, or do you incorrectly believe that there are better levels in the same game? Hit up the comments section to share your opinions and your memories. I love reading those. I'm still really small, so I try to respond to all of them. So think about it. Like, if you comment on the video, I'm gonna talk to you. It's gonna be really cool. So please give it a shot. And if this video got your nostalgia glands just a dripping, then make sure you smash that subscribe button and then click on this video right here for some more of that good retro gaming awesomeness that you've been missing for so damn long. And I'll see you in the next one.